Peoples, it is Douglas here, Dromboy Cosplay, bringing you yet again another Michael Myers mask unboxing. This one should hopefully be uploaded by Halloween. Trying as hard as I can to push as much content before Halloween as I can. I've had quite a few great scores this season. Most of them have been online. I haven't really found anything in person, which is normal. The only thing I did find was a couple of Slipknot youth helmets, and those ended up just getting sold pretty quickly. But I have managed to score quite a few nice Halloween pieces if you guys have been paying attention to my Instagram or watching videos here. I hope you guys have been enjoying the content. I feel like some of it's been great. I feel like some of it hasn't been great. My recording schedule and editing schedule has been absolutely fucked up. I've been doing a lot of traveling, so I haven't had a lot of time to get everything done in the order I would like it to or in a timely fashion. But we're going to see if we can't get this and maybe a couple other videos up before Halloween. Today is the 29th, so good fucking luck. Alright, so let's go ahead and open this guy up. Should be a quick and easy box. Pretty simple packaging, it seems. Okay, so here we are. Just packaged pretty loosely in some bags with some of these guys. I don't think there's anything special in here except for this mask. So, here it is. I'll let you guys get the first look at it. Here we have a CGP Warlock. If you guys don't know, that is the Cemetery Gate Productions Warlock. And, you know, I've owned a couple of Warlocks in the past. I'm not sure if anybody remembers, but I've actually owned two. I've owned a Sandman edition back in the day that was really nice, had some really blonde hair, and then I also owned a Blood Tears, which was finished by Father Phantom. And a while back, I ended up selling those to acquire a piece that was very important to the collection. It was worth selling them at the time because I needed the money, and if I wouldn't have sold them, I for sure would not have gotten the piece I got. However, I missed them greatly. I sold them for a really, really cheap price back then too. I think like $200 for the normal version, and that was with a full costume, and then $250 for the variant with the Blood Tears, which was also pretty damn good because Warlocks, for some reason in the past year, have really gained a lot of popularity, and I've been seeing them selling more in the $300, $325 and up range, which is, to me, a little bit high on these. However, I guess either they've gained popularity or they were always that price and I was just an idiot for selling mine that low. But regardless, now I have another one. This copy, I believe, is a 2015. It says, "You Wanna Don Warlock." I don't know what that means exactly, and then it's signed 2015. I don't know if that means it was finished by someone else or not. I'm not familiar with that name. However, the finishing does look pretty strange for it to be Terry's. I do like the finishing on this copy. It's not the best one I've seen, but it's nice and filthy looking, and I'm sure in the right lighting conditions it would look very good. I feel like the Warlock is a really classic sculpt. I've always really enjoyed these. I think that they're one of the oldest pieces in the Myers community, and one of the more desirable ones. I've always liked them. Now I've got the two little strands of hair sticking out on either side, and you guys can see this guy looks pretty fucking nice. I'm sure it'll look good worn. I bought this for multiple reasons. I bought it for one, because I'm a fan of Warlocks, and like I said, I've missed the ones I've had. But even more so, this is actually a Buckethead piece. That's correct, this is a piece that Buckethead used back in the day. I'm not sure entirely how he acquired it. He could have purchased it himself, because I do know a few independent mask makers whose masks he's owned, and he did purchase them himself. I believe either using an alias or they just didn't realize it was him, or he could have purchased it secondhand online, or maybe a fan gave it to him. That's a good possibility as well. But back in the day, Buckethead did have a Warlock, and there's some footage of him donning a jumpsuit. I believe it was maybe during the time period in which he was already wearing a jumpsuit. And he went off stage and put one of these on and then walked around the stage while the Halloween theme played in the background. That was pretty much it. I also think there's one where he kind of stalks around and scares a Colonel Sanders, and he's wearing a Warlock as well. I'll see if I can't find that footage. I do not have it offhand, but I do have a couple of pictures of him wearing a Warlock. So after I found out that Buckethead used one, I knew I had to acquire one for myself again. So this is, again, my third copy, and I don't know where it would rank. It seems like it's one of the larger sized variants, and the shape on it looks really good. The paint looks, you know, decent. Like I said, it's a very dirty paint job. The hair is like really, really matted down, which usually I like on H2s, but this is more of a brown color, and that's one of the strange things about Warlocks. They have the Sandman variant, and I've seen some that have like a white hair and like a really tan face. I think those look disgusting. I don't know what the point of those is. If anybody happens to know the lineage or history on those, please let me know in the comment section down below, because I've heard those be called the Sandman edition. The one like I had, which was just a dirty blonde hair Myers with accurate like weathering, light weathering, was also called the Sandman, and then somebody also called this one a Sandman. I myself am not entirely sure. I've heard a lot of conflicting answers, so if anyone happens to have any info, drop what you have down below. It'll be greatly appreciated. But yeah, just a really nice, nostalgic Michael Myers piece, and it will be a secondary H2. This guy can be on display, possibly with my Myers masks, but more than likely it will end up on the Buckethead shelf. The only issue I'm having here is this stuff is actually quite full. I don't really have any space for anything else Buckethead related, yet there will be another large Buckethead unboxing coming very soon with some very rare, very nice pieces. Well, guys, I guess it's time to get an up-close and personal shot of this guy, and maybe some worn shots as well. It should fit me. It feels large enough. Hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope you're having a happy October. If you're seeing this by Halloween, have a happy Halloween. Love you all. Thank you for watching. See you next time.